severe PTSD, and he got help. So I tell you, even those of you who served in Vietnam or Korea or World War II for that matter, if you begin to have issues, for God's sakes, go get help. Ask help. There's nothing wrong in asking for help, because PTSD or moral injury is the other thing that you're talking about now. It's not a rational thought process. And as soon as you start having problems, nightmares or whatever, and I don't care, like I said, if it's 50 years later, you go and get help. You ask for help. Asking for help is the mark of an adult. It's the mark of a mature person that realizes that they have an issue or a situation that they can't handle themselves, and they need somebody to help them intervene and to help them get them down the road to health and back to a happy life. And I can't emphasize that more. Get help. And sometimes it doesn't necessarily mean that you're talking to some professional. If you have a friend, or a minister, or a priest, or and I can tell you from, and Margaret can verify this, it's kind of tough to talk to somebody like your spouse or a child, that somebody you really care about, because in the back of your mind you don't want to burden them with your issues. So you need to be talking to somebody or getting help from somebody that's objective, that has no dog in the fight, if they use that old expression. I'm asking you, please, if you need help, get help. And I can stand here for an hour and a half telling you the same mantra: get help if you need it.
I had one on that particular thing. I had a renter that rented from me from National Farm. He liked to do tours in Afghanistan. And hardly see him think the answer is keeping drugs. So when I came back to Vietnam, we didn't need drugs. I didn't need jobs. I kept trying to tell him that. It seemed really messed him up what they were doing. But I think you're right. The college,
we are running out of time right now. I apologize, sir, but one comment that he was saying, so everyone can hear, that he was directly affected by a neighbor, I believe, that had that particular reoccurring dreams and issues. And hold on one second.
With this award, I have the opportunity at times to talk to some fairly high-placed people, and I was talking to the Vice Chief of Staff of the Army and General McConnell. And he says one of the problems you have with PTSD or moral injury is the fact that it's individualized. There's no two alike. What would affect you won't affect somebody else, and vice versa. And that's the problem the military and the structure that we have in this country is trying to deal with. And you know, I might add that PTSD and moral injury, it doesn't surprise me, and I will tell you why it doesn't surprise me, why we're having so much of a problem. It just goes to show me, and it should show the rest of the world, that we have communities across this country that have a sense of morality, a sense of doing good. And when you put a young person in a situation, or even a 40-year-old in a situation that goes against all that teaching and all the things he's learned in Sunday school, there's a conflict, an internal conflict. And I'm not so sure too many other nations have that problem as we do. And it does, in a left-handed way, speak volumes for you, for all of us out here in the country, that you have a sense of right and wrong, and that you want to do the right thing. And when you get involved in something that is really ugly, it bothers you. So I can understand why it happens. I just can't understand, and nobody else knows how to fix it. I wish, and trust me, I know for a fact that higher levels in the military have numerous discussions on what to do with this situation, because they are horrified over it. It's just that nobody seems to have a really good answer.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to say from everyone, I think, say thank you for being here and sharing your wisdom, your experience. And there was a question asked a second ago that I really liked. Do you feel like you're a hero, or do you feel like you were just doing your job? And you said mainly just doing my job, and I'm glad I was able to help people. But from everybody under this tent, you're our hero. And we're here to say thank you. And this lovely bride of yours right here, we need to say thank you. But I think we should stand at this time to say thank you to them. That will be here. Thank you for your service.
I'm sorry.
I've heard a lot of good things about you.
Thank you so
Thank you for your service.
My son has autism, or unfortunately, he'll never be in the service, but we do appreciate
There's just keep plugging in. I know you got to get up every morning and then start working. And God bless you. God bless you.
My husband, like I said, with the Air Force, he really appreciates that.
Thank you.
Carolina.
We're just up in this one, so
Still. Thank you.
We're gonna save you a little bit of time. Hey. We're gonna save you a little bit of time.
A little bit of time.
Hop in there. Hop in here. We'll be on the other side of it. You're fine, sir.
Why is everybody always taller than I am?
I guess you didn't agree with none, huh? How you doing?
Yep, finally got it. Max Dog, 5th Special Forces Group.
Oh, okay.
Man Control Section.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, appreciate it.
No, I'm there.
All right, you're back.
Got to work.
Do I get a smile?
Oh, sure. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, good shot.
Thank you. I'm on Drake Avenue in the hospital.
Oh, okay.
We get your engineering job. They never asked for an engineering question.
Yeah, funny how
It's
that
a lot of effort. I remember helping my son with his Eagle project.